Alright, today we are going to be working on a 1988 Nissan. It is a truck. It's got the 2.4, I believe, DLC motor in it. It's a 4-cylinder. And today we are going to be changing the water pump out. Not a whole lot of light here, so we'll have to kind of make it work. I've already started here a little bit, as you can tell. Took out a couple of the bolts that hold the fan cover on, down there, right here, one right here, and another one right down there. Disconnected the hose and the bottom hose. And next we're going to take the radiator out so we can get down to the fan, so we can start taking off the fan to get to the water pump. And to do that, we're just going to take out these bolts right here. One's right there. There's going to be another one down there right underneath the end of that cover right there by that hose. There's going to be another one right here. And the same as the other side, there's going to be another one right down here on the very bottom underneath of that cover right there. Alright, once I get the cover off and the radiator out, I will be right back. And we're back. We got the radiator and the cover out of the way. Now we got to get the fan off so we can get to the water pump. And to get the fan off, we're going to go ahead, and if you can see them right down there on the very bottom here are these bolts that we got to take off all the way around. And it looks like there's about 8 of them. And then after we take that off, that'll reveal the water pump. We'll go ahead and get the belts out of the way, and there's 2 belts on this motor. There's going to be the one up front and the one in back. Alright, now I got my belts out of my way. The first one's pretty simple to remove. Connects from here, here, here. Untighten it right here. Loosens up, take it off. Second one goes from here to the bottom, back over to the alternator. Pretty simple. You unloosen the alternator, push it back over, take the belt out. And then now we get to start taking off the water pump. It's pretty simple. I think there's like 5, 6 bolts on it. There's going to be one. If you can see right there. There's going to be another one right there. There's going to be another one right down there. And the same as over here on the very bottom side up underneath there, if you can see it. I don't know if you can or not. And I'll be right back with you when I get that taken off. Alright, so I don't know if you can see it, but that's the old water pump. And unfortunately it's going to be one of the original ones. So what that means is I'm either going to have to buy or replace these little bolts right here. I don't know if you can see them that well, but the ones with the lights on right there. Pointing at it with my finger right there. It comes with this one right here. The new one will. So I'll have to cut a little square out of right here so I can spin this and pull the bolts through. But it's okay. And then that's going to be what it looks like when it's all said and done. Everything's pulled out, the bolts, get it kind of cleaned up a little bit more before we put the new one back on. And at the beginning of the videos I said that there was only 2 belts, but there is 3 belts on this model. And I also had to take the alternator bracket, which is now sitting right there, which is easy. It's just 1, 2, and 3 bolts. One right there on the alternator. One right here on that pulley, and one right there on the water pump. Simple enough, took that off, set it there. Now I just got to get this cleaned up the rest of the way, put the new sill on, and put it all back together. Alright, this is Richard, and we're still in the process of replacing the water pump. So far, let me get over here real fast. As you can tell, we've got the water pump taken off. That's where it would go, right here. Got it cleaned up and ready for the new one. We've also already taken the radiator out, the hoses off, the belts off, and got everything out of the way. This right here will be the new water pump, and as you can tell, I've already started to put the sealant on it, so I can put the new sill on it, which is right there, so I can put the new water pump back on. So far the process has been pretty easy, and I'll get back with you as soon as I got the water pump put back on. Alright, and there you have it. That's going to be the new water pump installed. We got all 5 of the bolts tightened back up, and those 5 bolts are going to be one right here. One's going to be right there where the finger and light is. Another one's going to be right there where my finger and light is. Another one right back here where my finger and light is. And the last one's going to be right over here where my finger and light is. Got the first 2 belts put back on. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the radiator back in, put the fan blade things back on, and get it all connected back up. Alright. And as you can see, I got the fan blades back on to the new water pump, which is right there. Sorry about the light. The flashlight I'm using is not the best, and neither is the garage light. Next time I do a project, I'll make sure it's outside. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the fan cover back on. And then I'll put the radiator back on. And then I'll reconnect the hoses and we'll go from there. Alright, and we're done. We have the radiator put back in, we got all the belts connected, we got the new water pump put in. I decided not to put the fan cover in, but that just connects here and here. Pretty simple. Got the hoses all connected back up, hose 1, hose 2, all the belts are back on, fan blades back on. Now I just need to let it sit 24 hours for it to cure, fill it up with antifreeze, and go from there. Wish me the best. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Thanks. Bye.